Hi, this is Dr. Teresa Smith, Dr. Taz, and I've been in the kitchen and I have been trying to figure out how to block my shots because I got so much stuff that I've been cooking and so many ingredients, I don't even know where to begin. But I think I'm going to start with the meat because protein is so important. So I decided this 4th of July that I wanted to do ribs. I have some riblets here and I wanted to do turkey wings. So what I did was I took our dear friend, Cedric the Entertainer and Anthony Anderson. I decided to marinate my ribs and my turkey wings in their rub. So it's spicy. So I let this marinate overnight. Then what I did was I parboiled my turkey wings and my ribs. Hi, Addie, thank you so much for joining me. So I parboiled the turkey wing and the ribs. Then what I did was I put them in my Ninja grill over there. And so then I basted them in the all-day barbecue sauce. So I heated the sauce. It's over here. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, I got Mason, you know, he's sitting up there with his legs almost crossed, and I got Tassaloo over here. And so they've been helping me all day. Mason's been, you know, riding shotgun, telling me what to do. And so thank you, Mason, for reminding me. I heated my sauce, and then I basted the ribs, and I basted the turkey wings. I haven't tasted this. I know it's going to be good. Mason said I could taste the wing right now. Now, all of this food is mine. So therefore, I can actually bend down and tear off a little piece to taste. Because Mason said you hadn't tasted it. But it is good. Thank you, Mason, for telling me that I could taste a little piece of the rib. It is good. Because like I said, I've been cooking all day. Finger looking good. And I hadn't had a chance to eat anything. So thank you, Mason, for giving me permission to eat something. So again, just gonna show you these ribs. That's the one I pulled a little piece off of, and then my turkey wings. So I'm looking forward to eating when I'm done. So I did that. Then I decided that I wanted to grill vegetables. So I have gotten only one squash out of my raised bed, but my dad had given me a couple squash, little small ones. And so what I did was I grilled my squash, I grilled my squash, olive oil, just a little salt and pepper for them. That's all I put there for them. I grilled them in the grill also. He also gave me some corn. I told him, just give me 2 ears because, you know, I don't eat much. So I made, from the 2 ears of corn, I got 4 little ears of corn. And so I parboiled the corn though. I did parboil and then I put it in my Ninja grill just to finish cooking it out. Put some butter over it because I can't have butter. And then I just sprinkled some of my own basil that I had grew and I dried out. Then I didn't like the dish. I didn't think it was colorful enough because, you know, it is 4th. So then I said, what do you have in the fridge? So I like radishes, but I like them when they're cooked. I don't like them raw because, you know, they're very peppery. So what I did was I decided to just do the grill the radishes also, except that I did olive oil, salt and pepper, and I put a little garlic powder on them. So I haven't tried them either. Thank you, Mason said that I could try when he said I can use my fingers because all this food's gonna be mine. Thank you, Mason. It's good. I don't know what it is about a radish, but I like a cooked radish. He said I could try one of my, and Mason has a thing about texture. I don't know why he's telling me to try everything, but he said I could try one of these too. You did a good job, Mason. Mason seasoned my squash, so I see why he wanted me to try that with you guys. Mason, I told him you season the squash now, okay? So I did that. Then I wanted coleslaw. I haven't mixed my coleslaw up yet, so I'll mix that with you. So we decided that we were gonna do cabbage, and I had some green onions that I got out of my raised bed. So I chopped those, and then I chopped up some carrots that I had. So I've got cabbage, my carrots, and then my green onion. Well, I wanted to do something different. So I haven't tasted this because I'm always inventing something. So I took cottage cheese, and I'll share the recipe. I got cottage cheese in here. I've got some Bragg vinegar. I have to stop and think, okay, which one is which? I got so much stuff. Oh, I put some Dijon mustard in there because I had to move all the ingredients because I couldn't get everything up here. Dijon mustard, salt and pepper. I put some of my own dried chives that I did. And let me see, did I do any? Oh, I put some of my sugar-free syrup because I wanted to put the sweetener there. So I used that. Thank you guys. I can't wait and do this at the same time, but thank you for joining me. Trying to think, did I do anything else in here? I'm going to put the recipe with it. So trying to think. So anyway, I'm going to give this a whirl. I mixed it, but I wanted to see if I actually blended it. I'm going to blend it in my magic bullet. I wanted to see if this could be smoother. So we're going to do this in real time because I've mixed it, but I didn't blend it. So let's see what happens. And it may not get that smooth. So we're going to see what we've got here. What I did was I put it back in the fridge because I did not want it to spoil on me because I had the cottage cheese out for a long time, and then it was like you're still trying to prep everything. So once I mixed everything, I put the cottage cheese and the cabbage back into the fridge. So you can see here that it's not smooth, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it here, and what I will do is I was almost afraid that it was going to be too much, but I think it's just right. What will happen is, which is what happens typically with coleslaw anyway, it will begin to meld together and then it will loosen up. And for my sweetener, like I said, I use my fat-free, excuse me, did I say fat-free? You know I meant sugar-free pancake syrup. So, and I just kind of, this is cabbage that I cut up myself. I did a rough cut. And the reason I did that, I wanted some texture there because I just didn't want fine, coleslaw. I just didn't because I have to have that texture difference. So we're going to see what it tastes like with the actual cabbage. And of course I put salt and pepper. I know you guys can't hear me crunching. I got a crunch. I like it. What's going to happen is it's going to meld together. What I may do is add just a little more sweetener to it, which will help loosen things up too. But I like it. Because I got my own raised bed, I'll probably go out and get me some more green onions because I want that flavor. I've got plenty of carrots, got plenty of the cabbage, but I want that onion flavor. I like it. If you're a person who likes like more sweetness, you could put raisins in here. That's only just going to add that natural sweetness. I could have used honey, but believe it or not, I really don't like honey. I mean, I will use it like in hot tea, but I can drink my hot tea without anything. So when it came to make a decision, I was like, I'm just going to put the pancake syrup. Oh, just a munching. I got these from my daddy too. I was at home. I got some cucumbers from my daddy. And so I like cucumbers, but then I don't like cucumbers. I can eat them for a while and then I can't eat them. So I was like, okay, what can you do different? Because last summer I made some sauces, kind of like almost pickle my cucumbers in. So I had discovered that I was out of dressing. I'm gonna tell you the dressing. I'm gonna tell you the brand of the dressing. But I had some wing sauce. I've been using this wing sauce on my salads. I like my dressing too, the one that I like. It's a balsamic. But this wing sauce on my dressing, on my salad, see, I'm thinking more about the dressing than the salad. This wing sauce on my salad is excellent. So I thought, well, why don't you try it on your pickles? Oh, they're not pickles, they're cucumbers. It's really good. My coleslaw is good. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to add that to my coleslaw. Because I really like this flavor. So, I really do like, it's the Thai chili wing sauce. I really do like Mr. Hughes sauces. And so, I had this one, I hadn't used it. I was like, oh, I don't have any of my dressing. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to be getting this to use as dressing. I just poured it over my cucumbers. Just let them marinate. They probably marinated for a day or two. Wonderful. I didn't add anything else to it. And like I said, I'm going to add it to my, I'm going to do it in real time. Because we can see just a little bit scrumptious. I haven't thought about it, but I really do like this flavor. Oh, and that's going to give me some color too. And a friend of mine, Marva Riley, Marva is always posting healthy things. And so because of Marva, I will use lentil as my salad. I just add everything. Anything and everything that's healthy, vegetable, and legume protein. And so because of her, I had started just cutting up a little bit of cabbage, adding into my salad sometimes also. Remember, I'm the only person that's going to be eating this, so I can, do this. But don't you do it, because you may have other people eating. That's it. That's all I needed, was to put this. I don't need any more sweetener, because this is sweet and it's got a kick to it. This is good. Now you may say, well, Todd, you want to eat all this like this? No, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, sometimes I will add cabbage to whatever salad that I have. I'm going to be scooping up this and adding it to my salad. I done put it out something today. I love it. So, then, I'm always looking for protein. Then I stumbled across Lenny and Larry's Fitzels. That's what they call it, Fitzels. Basically, it is a protein pretzel that has, it's a cinnamon bun protein pretzel. And because I have to have protein in everything that I eat. I said, no, what can I do with this? I tasted it, and I like the taste. Let you see what a pretzel looks like. I like the taste. I'm not going to taste this one because I want to taste what I made, and I'm almost full. So I said, what could you make? So what I did was I crumbled them up because I said, I'm going to make me peach cobbler. And the reason I'm making me peach cobbler is because when I was at home, I came back with peaches from my daddy. Now, I've been eating on these peaches, but that's okay. Because it's not the peaches I'm trying to have. It's the protein. But the peaches is good too. So, but these peaches, I didn't cook them. I didn't do anything. I didn't add any added sugar to them. I just peeled them, and this is their own natural juices that they made. So, I got this great idea. Let's hope I can put this great idea together. Oh yeah. I made my little tester. So what I decided to do was I was going to crumble up the pretzels. You can put them in a food processor. You can use the rolling pin, whatever. I just crumble them like this. And, it kind of reminds you of those little plastic wrap with the bubbles. So you see I've crumbled up some. And I'm just going to put just a few more over here because I took out a few to make my sample that I can taste with you guys because they've been in the oven. They've been in the refrigerator for a little while. So, okay. So I put just a few more in. Then what I decided to do was, sometimes I like yogurt, and then sometimes I don't. But when I like it, I'm liking it. I'm just fickle like that. But I always try to get the most protein that I can. So this time when I went shopping, I bought the Chobani brand because it had 20 grams of protein. What I did was I used 3 of these, and it's 6.7 ounces. I used 3 of these. I let them get room temp because there is thick yogurt. And so I wanted to mix it. So I knew it had to be room temp. So I put in my yogurt mix. I did some nutmeg. I added some additional cinnamon. I think I did a little bit of my pancake syrup too. And this is no sugar. Let me just say that again. Hi, Happy Mac. Thank you for joining me. This is 0 added sugar. So if you're not watching your sugar, you can use regular yogurt. I don't eat real sugar, so that's the reason I got the 0 added sugar. But I'm telling you, that's the reason I added the additional things to it. I also used some of my vanilla cream skinny mixes, okay? In addition, I put some McCormick vanilla extract because I'm adding flavor. I'm layering flavor. So I think that's all that I put there. And so then I mixed all this together. I put it back in the fridge so it's a little stiffer now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to scoop some on my pretzels, which my pretzels are the base for my peach cobbler, okay? So we're going to do that. And you can see it's gotten thick again. So we're just putting that there. And I didn't think I would have enough filling. And that's the reason I went back, because I only started with 2 cups of yogurt. But I just didn't think that I was going to have enough. And so I was like, okay, you need to open up another container of your yogurt. And this is not going to be pretty. We're not trying to be pretty. We're just trying to get this stuff here. So we're not trying to be pretty. Okay. Now we're going to, now if you were going to be using, I got a little spoon here, I'm going to use it. If you were going to use canned peaches, please drain them. I'm not going to put the liquid here, but I probably will after the fact because it's not much liquid. I don't have much peaches left either, but it's going to do the job for me. But I really would not do that. And the only reason that I'm going to do it, and you'll see why in just a moment, because I'm going to let you see just how much liquid I have. I really don't have any liquid. But if I was using canned peaches, I would not include the liquid. You see how much liquid I have? I basically don't have any liquid. So that little bit of liquid is not going to do anything. So this is what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to put my little bit of liquid there. Oh. I put my little bit of liquid there. Okay. Pour that little bit there. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to put the rest of my yogurt on top of my peaches. And the one that I have here, what I did was I went back, that I'm going to taste. I went back and I added some crushed pretzels, which I will do for you. And I just happen to have some pecans, and I have the pecans, but they didn't make it to the live. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add only the crushed pretzels on top. And then you'll see the finished peach cobbler. See the finished peach cobbler. I'm spreading my yogurt. So like I said, at first I was only going to use 2 containers, but it would not have given me enough yogurt to put over the top for that next layer. And I did want to put some yogurt. And just like with the coleslaw, the yogurt will shift. It'll shift and it'll go through the crevices. It'll start blending in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to crunch up some more of my Lenny and Larry's pretzels, the cinnamon bun flavor, and I am going to sprinkle them on my peach cobbler. And again, we're not trying to be all fussy. Sometimes I do be fussy, but we're not being fussy today. Okay, we're not going to be fussy. We're not being fussy. Well, I said I won't be fussy. I want a few more. I'm sorry, I am being fussy. I said I won't be fussy. I didn't like the way that looked. Isn't that awful? I didn't like it. Okay. All right. And this is what it looks like. So here is my protein-packed cinnamon bun peach cobbler. Compliments of Lenny and Larry. So I did a little tester because what I will do is I'll put that one in the fridge so that everything can meld together. So I'm going to see what it tastes like. So here is the one that I put together for me to taste. And like I said, the only thing that's different is the pecans got on this one. But I still put the pretzels on top. So let's see what we've got here. This is a good peach cobbler. By sitting in the fridge, probably maybe about 45 minutes, if that long. Some of my pretzels on the bottom have gotten just a little soft. So as I'm chewing it, it's like I'm really eating a peach cobbler. The peaches are fresh. So, and like I said, I didn't add any sweetening. So they've got a contrast to the pudding meaning the yogurt. Let's try it a little bit more. I got a crunch. I just get so excited when I get a crunch. This is good. If you're looking for a way to get your protein in a different way, but make it fun, if you want a dessert, all you have to do is pick up Lenny and Larry's cinnamon bun, seasoned pretzels. They're protein pretzels. And they have 7 grams of protein per serving. This bag is 3 servings. So that's 20 milligrams. So before I added the extra, basically I had used up 1 bag for this. Okay. So that means right there, I've got 20. Ooh, let me think. So when I finish eating this, I will have 20. I'll have eaten at least 80 grams of protein. And you know what the secret is? It doesn't even seem like I'm eating protein. I'm just eating something that's good. And you can put as much sweetener as you need or use your own flavored yogurt that you like. Highly recommend. I will be making this again. So again, if you want a quick dessert with your proteins, Lenny and Larry's pretzels, cinnamon buns. If you want to add a kick to your salad or to your vegetables, like I did with my cucumbers, gee Hughes, I really like this Thai chili. I'm sure it tastes good on chicken wings. I hadn't tried it there, but it sure does taste good on my cucumbers and in my salad and in my coleslaw that I just made. What can I say? The MVP, the all-purpose smoke rub. I recommend it. I recommend. You know, there's Anthony Anderson and Cedric the Entertainer. I really do like the all-day barbecue sauce. And the thing about their barbecue sauce is it's thick. So they haven't skimped on anything. And you saw Mason. Okay, Mason. They see you, Mason. Cassie Lou, please tell him to be quiet and talk while I'm trying to talk. He let me try my riblet. Once I can eat in a couple of hours, I'm going to eat some ribs. my grilled vegetables. I recommend just corn, squash, and my radishes, just olive oil as far as the squash and radishes, salt, pepper, a little garlic. And the corn, just butter, just plain old good butter. So, I don't know what you're doing today for the 4th, but this is what I have been doing. I have been cooking, and I'm so glad I got a chance to share with you what I have been cooking. Drop a line, let me know what you've been cooking or what you plan to eat. And if you try some of this stuff that I've talked about, please let me know, because I want to know how you did it, because you may put a twist on it that I haven't thought of yet. So thank you guys for joining me. And remember, you know the drill. Before you go trying to take care of someone else, please make sure you take care of yourself first. Bye now.